Wow, Yvette, this curb appeal project turned out awesome, huh?
It really does. I love the new paver pathway. The curves in it are so nice.
I know, it makes such a difference when we come in instead of a straight, boring concrete patio. Upgrade to pavers, put some curves in it, looks nice.
I agree. And also, this landscaping, it really is nice. It does sort of come out into the yard.
It really does. It makes a nice kind of garden feel up by the front door.
It does. And I like the arbor too, Tony, but what, does it serve a purpose?
Yeah, remember we talked about how the garage was so dominant and the front door kind of disappeared? We wanted to bring an element over here to balance the design and give some attention to the front door. It's about curb appeal.
Yeah, it does. And the path that you're walking on, it gives people options. You can either walk this way to your front door or that way.
It really does. And what about the steps? How do you like them?
These are fantastic, and we added the same curves here too.
And I'm so glad we were able to put these steps in, because when you're talking about curb appeal, steps are a great way just to give prominence to the house.
They are. And look up here, we have our outdoor foyer.
That's right. We followed Tony's 3 rules of curb appeal, and the project turned out great.
We did.
All right. What do you think of this patio, Yvette?
It's fantastic, Tony. I love the curves and the way it just sort of draws you out into the yard.
I know. That's what it's all about, is bringing people out into their yard instead of just having wasted grass out there.
Yeah, and Tony, you know, no matter how many times we put in a seating wall, I just love it. It looks fantastic.
I know. It's one of my favorite features. It's just the way it holds in the space, and it provides great seating. I love them.
Yeah, and the plants provide some great, much-needed privacy.
Yeah, the project really came together. And with these viburnum plants, you know, we'll give them another year or two, and the neighbor's just going to totally disappear.
Exactly. And the arbor, Tony, it just really adds something to the space.
It does, man. Some people don't get the arbor, but you know, if you can picture yourself inside your house, if you didn't have a ceiling over you, the space would feel funny. It'd feel kind of exposed. So with the arbor creating a ceiling and then the seating wall holding in the space, that's what makes this a good design.
Very cozy. And the pergola just frames the preserve nicely.
It really does. I love it. It makes a nice focal point. It feels like that's part of your backyard as well.
Right. And it ties in well with the arbor here and the arbor in the front yard as well.
It really does. That's good design, creating continuity through the whole project.
Tony, it's just all about creating little rooms for people to use outside.
Isn't it a great project? I just love it.
It really is. And Tony, here's yet another little area that our homeowners can use.
That's right. I'm excited about this area too, because you know, before there was 2 concrete slabs and there was a big ugly expansion joint in between. And so we just came in here, we cut some squares and stained it. I think it's a little cool design element.
It is. It really jazzes up this space. It's a nice place to just relax and read a magazine.
It is great. And then we have this room over here with the outdoor kitchen.
Fantastic. It's really nice.
So once again, I mean, when you come together and you put a plan together, it should be just like inside your house where you have different rooms to use for different, you know, events and different functions. So it really worked out great.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, cool. Well, I'm going to go check with the Dills, and I'll meet you out front.
Okay.
Well, Rick and Marilyn, thank you so much for having us out. I really appreciate you letting us work in your backyard.
You are so welcome, Tony. We have enjoyed the process. We've enjoyed having you. We've enjoyed every bit of it and thoroughly enjoy our new backyards.
Awesome. It's great.
We enjoy the way it turned out, the way it looks, and the fact that they're like rooms and we use them and we entertain all the time, and the family enjoys it out here. We spend more time out here than we do in the house almost in the summertime.
Well, that's great. That is just great to hear.
And Tony, just so you know, you were almost our second choice. It was our 30th wedding anniversary and we thought about going to Australia and then we thought about doing this. So you won.
Oh my goodness. Well, you guys take note of that. Don't go to Australia, call 5 Star Design. If you want us to come out and do a backyard makeover for you, just give us a call at 962-7378 or visit us on our website at 5startvshow.com, and you can see all our past episodes and all of our projects. So give us a call. And thank you guys, Rick and Marilyn, once again for having us out. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome, Tony.
Tony, this completes another successful project. I love the way the front and backyard turned out.
That's right. Well, that wraps up another edition of the 5 Star Design Show. So as always, remember, Dare to do something cool with your front and backyard. We'd come in with cars and sirens and crows eking flying.
He's messing me up because he's just taking so long to learn that one line.
Oh, let the landscape out.
You're so welcome. So very welcome. Keep the coffee on.
Keep the propaganda coming, baby. Squishing your head. For you, you need to refer to me as the Chaz.
The Chaz.